So now I'm going to read some of my stuff. Yeah, listen to more stuff. And this one, I don't know, it doesn't really have a name. I just been writing random little things at night, and then I took them all one day and I put them together. So for now, it's called I Tell People the Names of My Songs and realize they know nothing of punk rock. At one point in my life, I will need to die. I do not want to die part of the flock, but every day work just to pay rent. I want to die on my feet with a gun, shooting. I really hope I could do that when it comes down to it in the long run. Like, it's easy to say that shit, but it's hard to do it, but whatever. Maybe the universe needs to be molested at least once, and I'd be honored to be the culprit. My ferret seems the hungriest ferret in the world, but he's so fat, he makes me feel bad about myself, the way he eats. There are old souls who have gone to the future and back. I smoked some pot and divided the colors of my clothes. I thought about organizing myself, but that didn't motivate me or change the order of my insides. Todos caminamos con máscaras, estamos condicionados. Si algún momento logras quitarte la máscara, será el mejor momento de tu vida. Y no te darás cuenta, pero serás tú. To impose one's loneliness on another is unfair. To call people on the phone because one is bored is an example of imposing one's loneliness on others. I think of doing it sometimes. It's true I'm unstable. Sometimes I really believe I'm not writing, that I'm possessed, that these aren't my words, but they are because I can see my hands scribbling them. When I wake up from sleeping in the room, in the middle of the day, I feel as I've awoken to the morning. The day does not seem the afternoon, but a new morning. It's 3 p.m. and at 7 a.m. I was on the streets. Campus is not my place. I need to get out of there and continue my life. I want to work and move. I do not want to be responsible for school. I hate school. This one's called Poems in A. Got a couple of those. There's three, and then I'm going to read number 4 of it. I saw you at the university and immediately acted. I stood up and walked quickly, but you were on a bicycle and I soon gave up. I felt desolate and sad. Small men baked pizza inside my chest. They used my heart as dough and my blood as sauce. My words to you were the sheaths. I spent a long time thinking of ways to see you again, but I knew the harder I tried, the worse I'd fuck up. My best bet was to give up. I ate the pizza alone. It was tasty. My thoughts of you fell into my sink. I tried to remove you. I looked objectively at my thoughts. They were in a black box. I meant to forget you, but even after staring at the box next to the faucet, I felt you inside. I saw a piece of my head was missing. The box fell into my sink along with my left eye and ring finger. I called maintenance and told them I couldn't lose myself in my sink anymore. He told me I was lying, that I called last week and I was seeing things. He said there was no hole in my sink. I called him a motherfucker. I felt empowered. I felt like a rich white woman who could afford to fly to Europe tomorrow and not show up for work, get fired, and not give a shit. When I thought of you as my girlfriend, my chest caved in. My whereabouts became unknown and those who followed saw me walk away. The sky was more amazing because after each block it turned another color. I pictured red acne and you together on the nod. And I remembered your speech and I thought these are the actions of a young girl who really fucked up. But did you? We need to live our lives, and when I don't think of what's not in my moment, I really don't care what happened. And that's it. So there's a couple books if anybody wants.